Good evening, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you to the 48th Annual Student Services Awards. I'm Dr. Jan Cawthorn. I'm the Executive Director of Special Education. We have a great evening planned for you tonight. We're here to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments made by our support staff, our teachers, community groups, and most importantly, our students. We would like to thank the United Sound Band from Dobson High School for providing a wonderful performance prior to the start of tonight's event. We have some distinguished guests with us tonight. I'd like to introduce you to Mesa Public Schools Superintendent, Dr. Michael Cowan. And Governing Board Clerk, Mr. Ben Smith. We will begin the evening with the pledge to the flag, led by David Robles, a 6th grade student from Keller Elementary School.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Our narrators for this evening will be Mr. Doug Cutler and Miss Melinda Pace. Please take a moment to turn off or mute your cell phones, increasing the enjoyment tonight for everyone. Now, please sit back and enjoy with us the accomplishments of the people being recognized tonight for their hard work, their commitment, and their success.
Good evening. I'm Doug Cutler, special education, speech-language pathologist, and assistive technology specialist.
And I'm Melinda Pace, content specialist for special education.
Tonight is the 48th Annual Student Service Awards. This evening's event is being videotaped by the staff from the Mesa Public School District's Educational TV Department. The entire program will be available for viewing online beginning May 5th. Information is provided on the back of tonight's program. Before we present tonight's award recipients, we would like to thank those people who took the time to submit nominations. The awards committee found it very difficult, as always, to select from the many outstanding nominations. They are all exceptional just for having been nominated. We would like the award recipients to come up on stage when their names are announced. We will be reading information from their nominations as they receive their awards. Please come up on stage using the stairs to your right and exit to your left.
Ray Rafford Community Award. Good citizenship calls for action. The good citizen gets off the sidelines and takes part in the struggle. Good citizens reach out to others with an open hand, an open mind, and an open heart. They see the potential bigness in little people. They lift people up instead of letting them down. Each year, we recognize members of our community who personify this definition of good citizenship. These people include volunteers, member of service organization, and business people. Presenting the Ray Rafford Awards is Dr. Jan Cawthorn, Mesa Public Schools Executive Director of Special Education. United Sound. United Sound is this, please. United Sound is a school-based instrumental music club for individuals with intellectual or developmental disabilities and their typical peers. Over the past 2 years, this organization has touched the lives of countless individuals in our Dobson community. Dobson High School is one of 15 schools from all over the country that revel in United Sound glory. Through this program, our special education students have learned how to read and play music on an instrument they've chosen from their general education peers. Every week, magic is made in the Dobson High School band room as each new musician practices with their 3 peer mentors to prepare for an end-of-the-semester evening performance. Parents, staffs, students, and community members alike are awestruck as they watch our students play alongside their Dobson High Band members to create beautiful music. The opportunities for new musicians reach far beyond the weekly practices and semester performances. For example, In July 2016, students were invited to perform in front of thousands of people at the local Drums Corps show at Mesa Community College with the band Phenom. In August 2016, one of the new musicians learning to play the saxophone was invited to California by the saxophone player of the Dave Matthews Band to enjoy dinner together and a concert. This was a dream come true for this young man. Next came the most incredible opportunity. United Sound students from Dobson and other schools around the state and country performed with 250 other musicians in the Honors Bands of America at Disneyland on New Year's Day. Then on January 2nd, they marched 5.5 miles in the Rose Parade in Pasadena, California. The impact United Sound has made is immeasurable. General education band members are benefiting from teaching and developing genuine friendships with our special needs students. In fact, this year, a peer mentor asked to be an aide in the special education class because she now wants to become a special education teacher. Our special education students love their peer mentors and shine with pride at not only their friendships, but their success in learning music and performing. Once high school is over, students are now able to join the ASU chapter. 2 of our Dobson alumni now have weekly practice sessions at Grady Gamage in Tempe and performed with the ASU Marching Band in February. Participating with United Sound has clearly changed the lives of students with and without disabilities. So accepting the award this evening is Tiffany Bunstein, special education teacher at Dobson High School. Congratulations. Again, congratulations, United Sounds.
This next section of award recipients will be presented by Dr. Michael Cowan, Superintendent of Mesa Public Schools. This award goes to David Robles. David is a 6th grade student attending Keller since preschool. David has a smile that can turn any situation into a positive opportunity. When you walk into his classroom, you'll see him keeping up with his peers. David accomplishes his academic and social goals each day. David is always willing to try new technology, such as an iPad or eye gaze system. Eye gaze allows David to focus on the computer screen and helps him navigate through the task at hand. Using this new and upcoming technology, David eagerly finds his new ways to increase his independence. One of David's biggest accomplishments this year is passing his driver's test with his electric wheelchair. After completing the intensive driver's test with several teachers, he was given a laminated driver's license that he proudly carries in his backpack. At Keller, David has demonstrated that he is an integral part of the general education classroom community. He is full of life with many friends across the entire campus. His perseverance is a great example of a Keller cougar. He shows what a leader is and does. His personality and positive attitude is absolutely infectious. David doesn't let his disability get in the way of his desires to learn in and out of the classroom. Way to go, David.
Karla Radig, teacher, Carson Junior High. Karla Radig is a special education teacher providing services to 7th grade students in English language arts. She has also taken on the leadership role as the special education department chair. Karla is a valuable asset to their campus. She is the one who all teachers go to with questions regarding IEPs, accommodations, placements, interventions, and behavior plans. She has built meaningful relationships with their students and checks in with them individually to see how they are progressing in all of their classes. She has inspired other teachers to monitor their students' learning in all of their classes, not just their own. Karla always has a smile on her face and makes every student feel like the most important person to her in that moment. She constantly has a positive attitude and the ability to make others around her want to do better. Karla has a tremendous work ethic and holds herself and everyone around her to high standards. The wealth of knowledge she has brought to the special education department at Carson has been a huge benefit to their staff and students. In just her first year at Carson, Karla has emerged as someone others can count on. She is a true role model for students. Congratulations, Karla.
Sarah Bevier. Sarah is the speech-language pathologist who works at Entz Elementary. Sarah is best described as a kid advocate. She is the current special education department chair, has served on multiple general education committees, is on the district SLP steering committee, and is always the first to offer herself for anything that needs to be done to benefit the students and staff at Entz. One of Sarah's favorite phrases is, "Be a problem solver." She embodies this in her work by coming up with creative solutions to support students, particularly those with challenging behaviors. Sarah has worked with teams to understand behaviors, as well as work with the students in direct therapy to support problem solving, executive functioning, and emotional regulation strategies. She offers her room as a safe place that students can use when they need to cool down or have a place to think when they are feeling dysregulated. Sarah fosters problem solving in her students by setting expectations for them to do their own thinking. One example of this is when she did quarterly testing with one student in a group and had the rest of the group work on a project. She told them to recreate a craft that was on the table and gave no further directions other than to work as a group to figure it out. The students took ownership of their learning. They worked together to find materials, determine logistical steps of the task, and cooperatively came to a final product. Sarah incorporates critical thinking into all of her lessons and supports students as they determine where they should start and what the next logical step should be. Sarah's focus is always on the most important thing, her students. Congratulations, Sarah.
Anna Young, Red Mountain Center for Early Education. Anna has been a student at Red Mountain Center for Early Education for 2 years and is excited and ready to start kindergarten next year. Anna has shown improvement in so many areas. She follows unrelated directions. She spends time playing and participating in activities, not only of her own choice, but games directed by her teacher and therapist. She completes projects on her own using writing utensils, paintbrushes, and other materials. Anna initiates interactions with her classmates. Just this week, she and a peer played a game of Hungry, Hungry Hippo. Anna loved watching the hippos eat the marbles. She told us her hippo was yellow. She has improved in all areas, adaptive, cognitive, personal, social, and motor, but her biggest gains have been in the area of communication. When Anna first started, she could sign please to request help. Anna is now using spontaneous and purposeful language. She does a wonderful job following a school routine and participating in songs and activities with her classmates. Anna is learning her colors and counting Anna is a wonderful and tenacious girl who will go far in life. We are proud of you, Anna.
Maria Corte. Maria and her fifth-hour physical education class at Mesa High School have gone above and beyond to provide meaningful educational experiences for 27 students with disabilities. Maria has taken the time to engage both the general education students and special education students in a learning experience that is truly unique. Each student with a disability is paired up with a general physical education student, and students then act as coaches. Maria's involvement in the modified physical education program impacts the entire school community, as well as the quality of the overall educational success of our special education students. It is inspiring to watch as general education students provide peer models for all physical education activities and exercises for our students with disabilities. Participating side by side in physical education activities makes a difference for everyone. Thank you, Maria.
Keiko Dilbeck, Principal, Kino Junior High. Made for more is the motto of Kino Junior High. Principal Keiko Dilbeck lives and breathes this motto every day through her actions and philosophy with her contagious made for more attitude. Keiko can juggle all her responsibilities at her school and is also active in promoting student success as she readily volunteers to participate in many district committees. She helps guide her staff, students, and parents through collaboration and setting high standards for what is in the best interest of every single student. She encourages all team members to strive for more in every aspect of the student's education. She inspires parents and staff to participate in the decision-making process for the school. Keiko uses data to develop interventions that address the needs of all students, including academic and behavior-tiered support. In addition, she utilizes action research to successfully implement intervention programs that promote student success. She has been a supporter in the implementation of positive behavior intervention and supports. Keiko knows students by name and is active in every after-school extracurricular activity, such as dance and sports. She is an active participant with her special education department, where she has implemented monthly meetings to discuss and inquire about supports for individual students. Keiko is a team player who actively participates during IEP meetings and considers each student to be a unique person with strengths and the ability to do more to improve the specific area of need. Keiko is often seen interacting with students with special needs by listening and providing feedback to each student in order to assist them in overcoming any barriers that they may be experiencing. Keiko's service to those with special needs at her campus creates an inclusive environment where all students can achieve their dreams long after they move on to high school. Thank you, Keiko, for your made for more attitude and in your actions doing what is in the best interest for each and every child.
Stephen Martinez, Keller Elementary. Stephen is a second grade student, has had quite the school year. His journey started in a self-contained classroom at Eisenhower Center for Innovation. Then he transferred to Keller Elementary and began attending a general education class with resource supports. He left behind the comfort and familiarity of his friends, instructional aides, teacher, and school environment. Stephen has accepted the challenges, a higher workload, higher expectations, larger class, and being the new kid on the block, but he has completed higher level work and made friends. He also works with others in the classroom on academic tasks. Stephen went from a special class environment to a general education classroom with resource support and a much higher workload, all while leaving behind what was comfortable and familiar to him. He has experienced a lot of change that could derail any student, but he has thrived in his new school and done his best. Stephen is worthy of this 2017 Outstanding Student Award. Congratulations, Stephen.
And Geair, teacher, Fremont Junior High. Anne-Marie Geair teaches 7th grade social studies and AVID at Fremont Junior High. She is a core class teacher who works with special education and general education students. She treats all students with dignity and respect. She seeks to find the learning style that fits the students in her classroom. When students struggle with a concept or assignment, she will make time to work with them one-on-one. She incorporates AVID in her classes in such ways that all students are engaged and makes learning meaningful, always going above and beyond. She always has positive things to say about all of her students. She is professional when dealing with parents, staff, and students, and is definitely an asset to the staff at Fremont. Congratulations, Anne.
Steve Dolter. Steve is a school psychologist who has worked for Mesa Public Schools for almost 25 years. During this time, he has served literally hundreds of students with disabilities, working closely with families and educators to meet the needs of children. Steve is well respected and valued by his fellow school psychologists for his wisdom, compassion, and humor. Steve sees the big picture and knows how to present information so that others can understand the child. He is an asset to the district due to his years of background experience as a psychologist in Mesa. He finds ways to weave in humor and guidance when someone is feeling overwhelmed. Steve has such a way with people, refined over time and experience. He believes in mutual respect and honesty with expectations and standards. He makes it very clear that he is a team player and takes his school psychologist role very seriously. Steve will be retiring at the end of this year. His principal from Zaharis captured the essence of his contributions of more than 2 decades of service to Mesa. He said, Steve Dolter was not simply a psychologist at Zaharis School for the past 15 years. He was a friend to all. Culture creator, difference maker, and an advocate for children. I can't begin to imagine how many lives he has influenced throughout the years. Steve didn't just focus on children. His concern for others extended into the heart of the Zaharis community. He was always looking out for the welfare of others. Steve always took care of business with a smile on his face. Many times he would just happen to show up with just the right joke when one was needed. He reminded us to smile, laugh, and not take life too seriously. Steve Dolter is the gold standard for all others can aspire to. We are going to miss him, but congratulations, Steve.
Avalena Partridge, Irving Elementary. Ava is a wonderful student who has impressed all who have had the privilege to work with her this year. In previous years, Ava spent the majority of her day in a more self-contained setting. Currently, as a 6th grader at Irving Elementary School, Ava ventured out of her comfort zone and joined the general education classroom all day. Through encouragement and experience, she blossomed. This is now clearly her preferred environment. Ava has grown exponentially, but both academically and socially. Her participation shows in how she continually progresses on sixth grade math skills. Not only does Ava have many academic successes in all subject areas, but she has become a leader. Ava continually demonstrates responsibility and a strong work ethic inside the classroom and out. She is an example to all students that hard work and motivation are key to learning. Ava encourages her classmates to be focused and complete their assignments. She has made numerous friends in this environment and now is just another one of the girls. Congratulations, Ava.
Sharon Kagen. Sharon is the department chair for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing department. Sharon is a skilled teacher who has opened doors for students who are deaf and hard of hearing. She is knowledgeable about best practices for these students and provides high-quality instruction. Sharon coordinates the schedules of 8 other teachers who serve students with hearing impairments here in Mesa. She also supports students who attend Arizona School for the Deaf and Blind. Sharon is working collaboratively to establish policies and procedures with the Audiology Department and the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Department in order to facilitate services for students. She is also leading the other DHH teachers in updating procedures for the DHH department. Sharon has been an outstanding employee of Mesa Public Schools for many years. Thank you, Sharon, for your years of service and for sharing your expertise with the staff and students of Mesa Public Schools.
Cindy Hartmann, Teacher, Special Education. Cindy is an outstanding employee, a huge asset to special education, and very deserving of this recognition. Cindy is the lead occupational therapist for Mesa Public Schools. She is directly responsible for occupational and physical therapy services, which includes hiring and scheduling of staff, ordering, reporting, IEPs, and providing direct and indirect services. Cindy's knowledge of students, processes, procedures, and IEPs is unparalleled. She is a walking encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to best practices for students. While assisting staff with IEPs and supports for students, Cindy consistently meets her own project deadlines and milestones. Cindy's customer service skills are exemplary. She always arrives with a smile on her face and a happy greeting for her coworkers and students. Cindy is responsible for creating and conducting her own therapy sessions, but she can often be found assisting a recently hired teacher or specialist with sensory, behavioral, or IEP strategies. Cindy makes it a point to learn every student's name at the beginning of the year. She consistently finds ways to help her coworkers across the district. Staff members have all noted that Cindy is thorough in her services and provides great detail about the students' needs, and she consistently follows through to ensure understanding by all team members. She is quick to respond to requests for additional information and is thorough in ensuring all loose ends are completed. Her efforts have set an example and inspired her coworkers to stay proactive in their duties. It's those qualities that have led her to be the specialist that oversees all OT and PT services in Mesa Public Schools. Congratulations, Cindy.
The next section of award recipients will be presented by Mr. Ben Smith, Mesa Public Schools Governing Board Clerk. This award goes to Ammar Tarin. Ammar has run cross-country for Poston Junior High School for the past 2 years. What makes Ammar so great is that he is visually impaired and hasn't let his disability stop him from participating in sports. Ammar is a dedicated athlete and an inspiration to his whole team. He always gives it his all and never complains. He shows up to practice and track meets ready to run and gives his full effort. He always smiles and he loves to be with his team. Running is difficult for many people, but from Ammar, he makes it seem easy. Each year, the Poston track team votes on special awards, and Ammar has won both years as most inspirational from his teammates, or most inspirational from his teammates. He shows others that anything is possible and to never take "I can't" as a reason not to try. No matter what Ammar attempts in life, he will be successful and give it his best. He deserves this recognition, for he truly gives anyone watching a reason to never give up and always try. Congratulations.
Mary Ann LeCompte, O'Connor Elementary. Ann LeCompte is teacher for students with learning disabilities at O'Connor Elementary. Ann serves students in 3rd and 4th grade, but her contributions are felt across all grades. Ann provides a learning environment that is supportive, encouraging, organized, and predictable. These qualities enhance the learning of her students and contribute to their success. Ann supports O'Connor by conducting the necessary testing on all students in grades K through 6, in addition to managing her caseload and consulting with many others. Ann plans and delivers instruction that is designed to help students incrementally develop their skills. Ann works with our program for students with emotional disabilities to provide them with school experiences beyond the self-contained setting. She supports academic and behavioral needs of students as an initial transition before moving into a general education classroom. She has had incredible success. Here is what a few of our O'Connor staff and family had to say about Ann. Our family has been blessed with the chance to know Ms. LeCompte for a few years. She has been our son's teacher more than once, helping him grow in his strengths and climb past his struggles academically. When he has behavior struggles, she holds her ground lovingly and professionally. I have a student this year who came from another school. Her writing was completely unintelligible. This student also shut down when asked to do anything she didn't want to or didn't think she could handle. After working with Ann for just 6 months, she has improved her writing. When she needs to explain math problems, I can understand what she's writing. She no longer has meltdowns and asks for help or uses resources when she needs assistance. I know that Ann is the main reason for these changes because she has given the student the confidence and skill set to feel she fits in. I am continually impressed with Ann and her dedication to kids. Thank you, Ann.
There you go. Josh Henderson. I'm sorry, Henderson. Josh Henderson. Josh is the principal at Lincoln Elementary School and puts the needs of his students and families first when managing his school. Parents have called the special education office and requested that their child remain at Lincoln, even though they are moving out of the school attendance area. When they are offered other school choices, each parent says the principal has worked with the student and has helped both the child and their family. They don't want to consider another school. One parent who requested her child go to Lincoln said she had heard it was a great school from her child's friends that attend there. After her child started at the school, a parent commented that the energy was so positive at the school, and Josh made them feel so welcome, they knew they had found the right school. Some of the families at Lincoln may be going through difficult times, but they all say they know that their students are attending a great school. Although Josh has only been a principal for 2 years, in that short time, he has worked to create a warm and welcoming environment for the families and the students that attend Lincoln. Thank you, Josh, for all you do for the families and students that attend Lincoln Elementary School. Jim McKinley, Keller. A spirited teacher with charisma and warmth are some of the many characteristics that describe Jim. Jim is a 6th grade general education teacher at Keller Elementary School. Jim is a dedicated teacher, and he devotes individual attention to each and every student. Jim has 14 special education students in his classes who he works with to meet their IEP goals. He also works with them so they can participate in class activities and presentations. When students are having a difficult time, he gives them the extra attention needed to help them work through their problem. Behaviorally, he is able to diffuse many different situations. He redirects students to a more acceptable behavior. This is one of Jim's special talents. No matter how the day goes, he always has a smile on his face and a positive attitude. He shows patience and understanding, which motivates the students and the staff. Jim is a focused and dedicated teacher who has earned the respect of students and staff alike. Congratulations, Jim.
Lauren Hill, Red Mountain Ranch Elementary. Lauren Hill is a special education instructional assistant at Red Mountain Ranch Elementary. Her job performance exceeds standards in supporting students with disabilities in small group and in one-to-one settings. Lauren maximizes her time and organizes assigned tasks to help students achieve desired goals on skills such as reading, decoding, and basic math facts. Working between 2 classrooms and around the campus can be challenging, but Lauren collaborates with classroom teachers to find the best time to work with students. She is flexible and accepts change easily, able to go with the flow when lesson plans need to be adjusted. Lauren goes above and beyond expectations. She routinely recommends ways to improve her job and suggests ideas to improve student learning via technology. She has the ability to remain calm in stressful situations. Lauren promotes a positive atmosphere at all times among students and fellow employees. She values all students and treats them with respect and kindness, yet still maintaining a high expectation for their learning. We are inspired by Lauren's positive attitude, caring demeanor, and emphasis on the education of our students. She exhibits outstanding service to students with disabilities through her continued desire to learn new ways to aid in their success, including what she has learned from college classes and past experiences. Lauren is an asset to our special education program, and she makes a difference every day in the lives of our students. Congratulations, Lauren.
Hector, Valdivia. At Jefferson Elementary, the motto is excellence, possible, attainable, and always expected as a Jefferson Jaguar, because we believe in you. This applies to many students, but there is one 2nd grader who stands out above the rest, Hector. His determination paved the way to academic success and left footprints of inspiration for his classmates to follow. As a kindergartner, he discovered that school was a safe place for him to make mistakes, grow, and learn. His confidence directed him to a new goal that would motivate him for the next 2 years. He wanted to move from his self-contained program into the general education classroom. Hector began to study vigorously. He read every day, memorized his sight words, asked questions, practiced his math, and never gave up. He knew every assignment was an opportunity to display his best work. Hector knew at a young age what it takes many people years to understand. His education would take him to his goal, and every moment was an opportunity to reach that goal. His drive became infectious to his peers. Hector became the living example of the common phrase, "You can get anywhere with hard work." In September of this year, Hector achieved his goal of spending more time with his general education peers. It came true through his hard work and perseverance. We're proud of you, Hector. Congratulations.
Mandy Radakovich. Mandy is the general education Gus teacher at Chrisman Elementary. Mandy's service to the students on the Chrisman campus goes above and beyond expectations. She is dedicated to developing highly educated and productive members of society, one student at a time. She truly is a child advocate. Mandy works with community resources, parents, and school staff in an attempt to find services for all students. When a medical emergency happened to one of our students, Mandy spearheaded a fundraiser to help with medical expenses. The family was eternally grateful for this act of kindness. Mandy serves on the behavior assistance team and stays in ongoing consultation with the school psychologist to ensure students are gaining access to available school and community-based support. She is talented in targeting the behavioral needs of students. Mandy's heart and soul are dedicated to supporting difficult and behaviorally challenging students. This is her gift to education and the students' lives she touches on a daily basis. The students trust, honor, and respect Mandy. She inspires our staff to be educational leaders and making the changes that change the lives of students. Mandy, thank you for all you do.
Wanani Levitow. Wanani is the speech-language pathologist working with kindergarten students in the LLD classroom at Robson. Wanani has a special talent for student engagement and individualizing instruction in group therapy. In a school setting, the #1 role of an SLP is to assist students with developing the communication skills they need to access the curriculum. She works with students who have severe language and learning disorders. Wanani helps these students have confidence and competence in using oral language, something they struggle with immensely. Wanani finds a way to embed language-rich experiences into every part of her students' days. She takes every opportunity for communication and maximizes the potential in each of those opportunities. Some students in her classroom start the school year with little to no communication skills, and by the end of the year, they are initiating the sharing of their own language experiences with both peers and adults. Wanani has a passion for what she does and a passion for her students, both of which are contagious. If you walk into Wanani's classroom, you are immediately engaged in the activity yourself and can see that the students are learning and don't even know it because it's so fun. Wanani is a master at differentiating instruction to meet the needs of every learner. Congratulations, Wanani.
Gabriel Cedarstrom, Patterson Elementary. Gabriel is a 6th grader at Patterson Elementary School where he has attended since kindergarten. Everyone who comes into contact with Gabriel instantly gravitates to him and his charismatic personality. Gabe comes to school every morning with a smile on his face and greets all the students and staff with friendly, "Good morning." Gabriel loves to be goofy and make people smile and laugh, as his over-the-top personality brings joy to everyone who meets him. Gabe constantly shines in everything he does academically and socially. His disability does not define who he is, but adds a characteristic to things that make him so special. Gabe is involved in a variety of groups and organizations on campus and in the community. He loves sports and participates in Special Olympics track, swimming, and basketball. Gabe is also on the Patterson track team and loves to play baseball for the Challenger League. Aside from his sports, Gabe reads to the kindergarten and first grade students once a week. They love listening to the funny voices he uses while he reads. Gabe plays trombone in the band. The impact that Gabe has had on his classmates and past teachers' lives are life-changing, and all will miss seeing his face every day as he moves on to junior high. Gabe will leave behind a wonderful legacy. Congratulations, Gabe.
Lisa Simmons. Lisa is an outstanding teacher at the Jordan Center for Early Education. She takes her job very seriously and has her teacher hat on at all times. When she's not teaching directly from her exceptional lesson plans, she is teaching kind and respectful behavior. She not only teaches life lessons with her words, but also in her actions. She is respectful of her students. Lisa's room is well organized and fun. During Free Choice Center time, Lisa has various props that are inviting for students and allows them to practice their skills in sharing, communicating, and problem solving. She uses songs as transition tools to let the children know it's time to transition to another activity. Lisa readily invited a student from a sensory communication class to her classroom, took the time to understand the unique needs of the child, and facilitated an amazing transition. It's wonderful to watch a teacher like Lisa with such skill in teaching, who also has an understanding, empathy, and love for our preschoolers with special needs. Congratulations, Lisa.
Monica Torres, Longfellow Elementary. As principal at Longfellow Elementary School, Monica Torres meets her responsibilities to students, parents, and staff with solutions and success foremost in her mind. Whether it is the well-being of the student, their academic progress, their social struggles, or the student's behavior problems, Monica quickly addresses the matter. She informs parents of resources available through the school, the district, and the city of Mesa. She is data-driven. She reviews the school-wide progress monitoring and weekly teacher tests regularly. She then talks to special education and general education teachers about the data and opportunities to affect change in the students' academic success. Monica goes above and beyond on many levels, garnering needed support for inclusion classes, providing wiggle chairs, magnetic math manipulatives, and extra reading material. She seeks out seminars and professional development classes for herself on issues that come up with her students, most recently attending sessions on trauma-based behaviors. Monica is a leader and displays these leadership skills in this ever-changing environment. She has an extraordinary ability to diplomatically provide constructive feedback and guide the team to improvements. When she says she will do something, the team knows it will be done. Congratulations, Monica.
This year, a new category of award will be presented. The Rookie of the Year Award is presented to outstanding teachers and support professionals in their first 2 years who provided exemplary support and service to students with disabilities. Each will be presented with a certificate and a Rookie Rose to remind them of the impact they made early in their careers. Presenting the awards will be Dr. Jan Cawthorn. The first recipient, Christy Benke. Christy is a second-year teacher who supports students with vision impairments. Working as an itinerant teacher is a challenging job. It requires a high level of resourcefulness, organization skills, subject knowledge, ability to follow a complex schedule, and a high level of flexibility for working with a wide variety of students and staff in many environments. Christy extends herself on behalf of the students above and beyond her job requirements. Last year, Christy helped a blind junior high student participate in after-school extracurricular sports. When the student expressed interest in participating in cross-country running, Christy contacted people in the district who could help locate a running assistant guide for the student. Christy also attended after-school practices and meets in order to assist the student, his guide, and his coach. This year, Christy continues to assist that same student despite the fact that she is no longer assigned to that school. Christy visits the junior high weekly to assist with the students learning a Braille music code. Many teachers of visually impaired students are comfortable using literary Braille, and even the Nemeth code that is employed for higher level math and science. Very few know and teach music Braille. It is a pleasure to work with people who are able to find the time and the commitment to put in the extra time that it takes to provide our visually impaired students with the best possible experiences in regular education environment. Christy, we are so happy you are part of the Mesa Public Schools community. Thank you.
Hannah Burke. Hannah Burke is a special education teacher from Taft Elementary. The following poem, called Snapshot of a Teacher, provides a perfect description of Hannah Burke. Teaching is both science and art, one which grabs your soul and heart. A long day, a long night, leaving under beam of moonlight, preparing, delivering, reflecting, and refining, doing it again when the sun begins shining. This poem describes the level of commitment Hannah devotes to her career as a teacher. She demonstrates passion for her own learning by eagerly taking on extra responsibilities, embracing opportunities for professional development, and completing training requirements. She is thoughtful, thorough, and organized, and strives to build positive relationships with colleagues and students. Through her great initiative and optimistic attitude, Hannah is a future educational leader. Congratulations, Hannah. You are an inspiration to both new and veteran teachers.
Carrie Chadden. As a first-year special education teacher at Mendoza Elementary School, Carrie has been amazing. Her dedication to her students is unparalleled. She clearly recognizes the behavioral and academic needs of her students and meets those needs with great instruction and excellent behavior management skills. She has worked tirelessly at learning how to utilize her reading and math programs effectively. She implements reading strategies to better support her students' learning. Carrie consistently acts in the best interests of her children, making their educational and behavioral growth her #1 priority. Carrie genuinely cares about her students and believes that all children can learn. If that isn't enough, Carrie always seems to have a smile on her face and is always eager to work with coworkers and district staff to improve her skills. When experienced teachers have a chance to observe her program, they make comments such as, "Wow, this is her first year teaching," and "I think others could benefit by observing her teaching." It is evident to anyone that observes Carrie that she cares about her students, and they know it. Her very natural style and calm demeanor allow for a smooth-running classroom where academics are valued, teamwork is expected, and fun is a part of every activity. Few first-year teachers demonstrate such natural skill in teaching special education students as Carrie. Her positive interactions with staff, dedication to her craft, and commitment to her students is what sets her above. It is a great pleasure to recognize Carrie as a Rookie of the Year.
Sarah Ludwig. Sarah Ludwig started her teaching career at Summit Elementary in January 2017. Although she has held the position of special education resource teacher for only a few months, she is off to a great start. She has the skills of a teacher with years of experience, and her students are already showing progress in meeting their learning goals. Sarah puts careful consideration into her draft IEPs as she prepares for meetings. Parents have shared that their children are happy to have Sarah as a teacher. Thanks for all you do, Sarah. We are happy you are a Mesa teacher, and we look forward to hearing more about the great things you do for our students. Congratulations. Accepting the award for Sarah is Nancy Foley, Director, Westside.
The Len Kotzer Award. In 1988, the Len Kotzer Award was established in honor of Len's dedication to special education. The awards committee chose the overall outstanding student. This student's name is engraved on a plaque that will hang in the Student Services office. We are honored tonight to have Len Kotzer's sons, Brian and Kevin Kotzer, here to present the Len Kotzer Award to this year's winner. Sonny Clark. Louis Pasteur said, "Let me tell you the secret that has led to my goal. My strength lies solely in my tenacity." Persistence, determination, and tenacity are words that describe Sonny. Sonny is a student at Mountain View High School. Due to her continued determination, she has been able to increase in areas that one may not have expected. Due to her individualized needs, Sonny has some learning challenges. However, it doesn't stop her from trying to do her best and pushing through each and every day. One day, while she was preparing for her IEP meeting, she told her teacher in an emphasized voice, "I want to learn how to read." While she already had some reading skills, she made it clear that she wanted to be able to read more. Through her own self-determination, she has worked very hard with her teachers to learn specialized strategies to increase her reading skills. Sonny participates in general education classes on campus. One of her favorites is theater. During class one day, she forgot her presentation at home. On her own, Sonny asked a peer to help her write down her answers to the questions, drew some quick pictures, and created an impromptu poster. She raised her hand and told the teacher that she was ready to present her poster. She got up in front of the class and completed her presentation, even though her teacher had told her she would still be able to present the next day without a penalty. This is a true display of tenacity on her part. Sonny is well known on campus and can be seen greeting students and staff in the halls. Using her growth mindset, she has overcome many barriers and can be seen supporting peers to grow as well. Sonny takes on every challenge that comes her way with persistence, determination, and tenacity. We know that she is bound for remarkable things in her future and will overcome any obstacle that comes her way. Congratulations, Sonny. We're so proud of you.
The Dan McCarran Award. The Dan McCarran Award is presented to a school or department that has demonstrated an outstanding commitment to students with exceptional needs and their families, providing more than just the required services. Like Dan, they have demonstrated love, dedication, and unconditional support for the Mesa Public Schools community. Presenting the Dan McCarran Award tonight is Dr. Jan Cawthorn, Executive Director for Special Education. Lehigh Elementary Special Education Department. The special education team at Lehigh Elementary School work collaboratively with other staff members to support the needs of the special education students on the campus. They provide a continuum of services from intensive reading and language services in special classrooms to serving students who are in the general education classroom for most of the day. Some of the students they serve have significant needs communicating expressively and receptively. The team works collaboratively to ensure each child finds a way to communicate and learn in their school community. Students learn to tell and write stories with the help of expanding expression tool. The special education department has a goal to support and provide the skills necessary for students to transition to their home school once they have the skills to be successful. They work closely with parents to support the homeschool learning. Parents have expressed tearful words of gratitude in finding a place that understands the needs of the children with a path to help them succeed. The strategies the department uses within their classroom are being used around campus to benefit all the students. The special education team works very closely with the entire Lehigh learning family. They are advocates for their students. They recognize that every Lehigh scholar is important to achieving the school mission to cultivate a community of learners by supporting and empowering the academic and social success of every student. Thank you for changing the lives of students at Lehigh. Congratulations.
Each of tonight's award winners has a copy of what we read located behind your certificates. And this concludes the 2017 Student Services Awards. I'd like to thank you all for being here and invite you to join us for refreshments in the lobby as you exit the building. Please stay and visit with us, and thank you and good night.